It is Wednesday, the 31st of August 2022, and special guest Toki is here today. He's been a very, very good mummy and daddy and brother to Pickle. What's happening in this show? Well, give me about 30 seconds for a quick intro. Let's rock and roll, baby. Here we go. So first of all, what's happening with the dam? Well, the ship's lift, no, the ship's locks are being updated, overhauled over a 35-day project. On August the 25th, the world's largest ship lift, it is the lift, I apologize, funded by and built by CTG, the China's Three Gorges Corporation, began a 35-day planned overhaul. The total length of the ship's lift is about 7,300 meters and maximum lifting height of 113 meters, enabling ships of 3,000 tons. So what kind of ship can go through that? Well, here is a picture of a 3,000 ton ship compared to a big cargo ship, from example Evergreen, which can be over 300,000 tons. But if you look at the pictures really carefully here, you can actually see how low the levels are underneath the Three Gorges. You can see the water level by the waterline where it normally is and how it is now. So they are possibly taking the opportunity to do some serious repairs. Now, the ship's locks are still in operation, so normal ships of heavier tonnage can go through. I'm not too sure how heavy these ships can be there, but this is the repairs of the Three Gorges Dam. Whew. Let's take a break and then we'll go straight into the levels and the weather. As for the levels of the Three Gorges Reservoir, at the top end is Kutan, Chongqing at 164.29. That says that's gone down because it's in green. And the Three Gorges Reservoir says it's gone up, but it has by a couple of centimeters compared to a 24-hour period. Is no inflow, but the level is 145.91. Outflow is 9,100. The weather, well, this is what it looks like. Let me take off the sound first so we won't get disturbed by that. And I'm just concentrating, and I've zoomed in this time on just the Yangtze Plain, because there are some stories, and we'll show that in a minute, about the rains coming back to China around the Yangtze Basin, the Three Gorges, central China, central and western China. But you can see, I put the hand by Chongqing. You can see Yingchang to the west there. That's where the Three Gorges Dam is. But there's very, very little rain indeed. There is some towards the west, which you're looking at there is areas like Tibet and cooler regions. So there is a bit of rain, but it's not actually hitting the Yangtze directly, apart from like a little bit, but nothing really drastic that's going to stop the drought. But the weather, the temperatures have gone down, which is a good thing. Yes, it's time for another break. Now, we all know that pigs can't jump and pigs can't fly. Well, let me say they can. These are some of the headlines, which makes it really confusing. Rains ease China's record heat wave, but fresh energy crisis looms. 46,000 people have been evacuated overnight with heavy rain in China. Report. And which one else? Oh, this heat wave, Chongqing, Sichuan, now on flood alert amidst torrential rain, which is what I was wanting on earlier. Now, this is confusing because look at the forecast and basically there's no rain. And there was a couple of feeds from Twitter that looks like this, for example, and it doesn't really look like China, to be honest. It just says the rain has come. And on another report, this is the picture that they are showing, which is like this, that the rain is back. And even some feeds saying, look at Chongqing, everything is back to normal, which I'm showing right now. So you asked the question, what is the truth? Now, I personally would go with the weather forecast, which I've just shown you, to say there isn't much rain. But I do remember that I used to do live streams of Chongqing. Not many people watched them. And I went to the same website where you can get the live stream of the Three Gorges Dam. But this is controlled by Chinese state media. This is controlled by CCTV. And if you look at the train, it was usually alive. This was a overground train, like a sky train that used to go through or goes through the accommodation, the apartment building. But it's not live anymore. It's a playback. So I've recorded the full stream or the full capture on my computer to show you. Meanwhile, downstream of the Three Gorges, we've been covering this for quite a while, is Puyang Lake. This is the largest freshwater lake in China. Still in a drought and not much rain has come back there. And here is a report from New China Television. It's similar to like Global Times or Xinhua News. This is Chinese state propaganda or Chinese news of what is happening. So take a look at this. And if you get closer to the boots on the ground, so to speak, you can see here. Now, this is not from Chinese state media. This is from a Twitter feed from some guy in China. There it shows this is Puyang Lake, right in the middle of it all. What is happening with Tokyo? Well, Tokyo is fine. You just saw him at the beginning of the show. And what is happening with Pickle? Well, here is the latest video for you. She is doing incredibly well. She's running around, crying a lot, drinking lots of milk, having some really good sleep. She's doing all her toiletries okay. Tokyo is being a great cat by licking the can I say this word on YouTube? Rectum. I think that's okay. Making sure everything is clean. It's what a mummy cat would normally do. And also thank you for all the people who have donated the money. If you do want to do so, go to Super Thanks, which looks like this here, and then you can donate money there. And for next month, Pickle will have to go back to the vet and just have which is rather expensive here, even in Cambodia, but a lot cheaper than I can say in the United Kingdom. I think I'm going to take a break and then come back with the goodbyes. Yes. So if you want to see the full video of that, please go to the link below. It's called the Tokyo and Pickle channel, and brings us to a close on Wednesday the 31st of August 2022. The like, subscribe, share, thank you very much, and thank you to everyone who spends 10 minutes of their time to watch this English man rabble on for a couple of minutes about something which is happening in China. Be good, be well, be safe from everyone on the team, Soapy, Pickle, Tokyo and myself. Bye bye for now. Thank you.